I think that's a, you know, big thing. Patience in boss fights. Ah, come on. Are you kidding me? Really? Aw, shell shock. That's not what I would say. I'll tell you what I would say. He's almost there. He's almost there. Ah. By a bunch of teenage turtles. Oh. Little known fact. Well, maybe not little known. If you're in Europe, it's not a little known fact because it's just fact. You know, like a whole Royale with cheese, you know, is a quarter pounder thing. In Europe, Ninja Turtles are called Super Mutant Hero Turtles. Something about censors are like, you can't talk about ninjas. Something like that. I don't know. It's crazy. You know how it is in Europe. They worry more about violence than sexual content. And then in the US, it's the opposite. It's like, don't show a boobie! Go ahead and show that head exploding. You know. So, whatevs. My toes! My toes! Ouch. I'm just trying to avoid these freaking cheap shots everywhere. Hey, mousers. You know, I'd like a life-size mouser like model kit. That'd be awesome. Ah, really? I think that would be cool. Life-size mouser model kit. I would buy that. I would absolutely buy that. We appear to be on some ship that is somehow floating despite being torn in half, apparently. I always love the Ninja Turtle toys. Can never get enough of those. I remember a couple years ago they re-released the original Ninja Turtle toys. I didn't get any of those though. I totally should have. I kept saying, I don't need it. I love toys, by the way. Are you kidding me? They got me. They got me. I paid for my own greed, is what happened. I have no one to blame but myself. Well, that's worthless now, huh? But we're gonna walk away from it anyways. So some people might not know this, but just from watching, you know, the original Ninja Turtles cartoon and stuff, but the original Ninja Turtles comic created by Eastman and Laird, extremely gritty, extremely bloody, and they killed people like all the time. They were like real ninjas. They would freaking, you know, come out of nowhere and just freaking kill people. Just brutally kill people. Like the first issue is like them just annihilating a freaking like gang. And then like coming back to Splinter and being like, yeah, we totally murdered those guys. And they did. They murdered those guys. It wasn't even like a fair fight. They just murdered them. It's pretty serious. Oh my gosh. Are we almost done with this? I thought I'd do like 2 stages at a time, but these stages are long. I might break it down to just 1 stage. Because this is ridiculous. Cha! Ah, a fellow chucker, eh? Remember, I love that. I think that's when I fell in love with nunchucks as a kid, seeing Ninja Turtles where Michelangelo has the nunchuck off with the foot soldier. Ah, a fellow chucker, eh? I wish I could meet someone else that had like nunchucks and I pull out my nunchucks and we look at each other and I would say that. fellow Chuck. Ah. Oh wait, I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. It will be shortly. Oh my gosh. I think this game is definitely harder than the Super Nintendo one. I'm not even sure I've ever beaten this one. I know I've beaten the Turtles in Time before, though. I think these guys are from Dimension X. These guys are like Krang's army. I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me correct. I mean, I'm basing most of my recollections off the cartoon, which, you know, basically most media about the Ninja Turtles is based off of. It's not like you're gonna find a game based on the comic. Oh, speaking of the comic, there was this special, what was it, last year I think it came on? Where you know that new Ninja Turtles cartoon that they started like a couple years ago? Well, they decided to go out with a bang, and they had this special where they actually teamed up with the 1980s like cartoon Ninja Turtles, and it was awesome because the 80s Ninja Turtles are all like "Cowabunga, dude!" and like the 2000 Ninja Turtles are like, "What is wrong with you people?" And they're like, "Whatever, dude, let's get a slice of pizza." And it's like, "It'll work if we believe in it." And it was like, "Are you kidding me?" Anyways, like the big climax of the movie, because it was a movie. It was really cool. I advise you see it. It's really awesome. Anyways, the climax is that the whole thing is like the Shredder from the 2000 series, who by the way has to team up with the 1980s Shredder, who was a complete joke, and much laughs are had at the expense of the 1980s Shredder. Anyways, the climax is the Shredder is like, I'll find the Prime universe and destroy it, thus eradicating the Ninja Turtles from every universe. Of course, you know, he doesn't think it through and doesn't realize that if he destroys the, you know, Turtle Prime universe, he'll destroy all universes or whatever. Anyways, so he goes and is all like, "I'll destroy the Turtle Prime," and anyways, it results in the 2000 Ninja Turtles and the 1980s Ninja Turtles traveling to the Turtles Prime universe, which is, of course, the original 1980s Eastman and Laird comic book Ninja Turtles. And so the entire universe is black and white, just like the original comic when it first came out. And the 1980s Ninja Turtles are brutal. They're just like, it's like, whereas the like 2000 Ninja Turtles were like, "Oh, we're totally sick of like your guys' crap," to the 1980s Ninja Turtles, the the original comic Ninja Turtles are just like acting the exact. "You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup." You know, how good is turtle soup? I don't know. Anyways, Anyways, I was saying that, anyways, the original comic, black and white comic Ninja Turtles are totally acting like the 2000 Ninja Turtles are wusses, just like the 2000 Ninja Turtles act like the 1980s cartoon Ninja Turtles are wusses. So it was pretty funny. See the retarded face that Rocksteady has? I was always more of a fan of Rocksteady than Bebop. I just thought Rocksteady looked cooler with, you know, with his crazy pseudo-military motif and things. Oh my gosh, it's do or die! Ah! Okay, he got me. Shell shock. I got him! Yay! Remember, when I see you next time, I'll beat you. I promise. I doubt it. Oh my gosh. Cowabunga! Alright, so that clears stage 2, and I think I'm going to leave you guys off there while I upload this and start the next one. So I'll see you guys in the next video.